All right. It has been a minute, has it not? You good?
Yeah,
It's been a
and it's
minute.
been a while. We
Yeah,
are back at it again, though.
yeah, I already know. Um, well, I'm gonna cut the ums and ohs and stupid noises down to a minimum this time and focus on where we've been for the past couple months. Well, I've been getting jacked, going to the gym, focusing on my AP classes.
You
Uh,
already know.
yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. It's taken a minute, but now it's Christmas break and Christmas has just passed for us. Not for the Orthodox though. They do it on January 7th. Let me turn that down a little.
Bro, why you taking jabs at the Orthodox, man?
I'm not taking jabs at the Orthodox, man. I'm just saying, some people they feel different. They celebrate different. Um, yeah. Oh my god, I say too much. Well, big news, big news. Uh, I got accepted into Harvard. No, I didn't. Can
And
you
you wish.
can you imagine, bro? Well, big news of the year. James Webb Space Telescope has finally launched.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's been a while.
Dude, it's been like 24 hours. Um, it's a very important achievement in human history, no doubt. It's the largest space telescope ever launched, and it was launched on an Ariane 5, no less. See, the Ariane 5 is a launch vehicle developed by the European Space Agency and launched from French Guiana, which is in the Amazon rainforest. Uh, just goes to show the French can never let go of things.
Bro, why you taking jabs at the
I
French,
freaking hate
man?
the French. This is
Alright,
this is the only group
fine.
of people who I legitimately say I hate with no good reason. I am prejudiced against French people.
Bro,
I
you
don't
being
exactly.
racist on the podcast, yo. Someone get this guy.
I am not. Okay, I'm just joking here. But like, seriously though, the French have some really weird policies. Um, they championed decolonization, but won't let go of the French Guiana territory. French Guiana is it's an interesting case though because of its purpose. It's used to launch rockets from the equator to get the most speed. There's increased velocity from the Earth's rotation that can be gained by launching from the equator, and the least that can be gained is launching straight from the North or South Pole.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
But
why,
like,
if you notice, it's not just because of the weather. Why there's space launch facilities in places like Texas.
what do you expect we're gonna see with the telescope? Like, we'll be able to see further than we currently do.
Oh, of
What do you think
course,
we're gonna
of
find?
course. We'll be able to see with this new telescope. Well, hopefully at least we'll be able to see to the beginning of the universe. See, I'm not a scientist, but I consider myself a bit better read than most people on stuff like space exploration. So with this telescope, they're going to be able to see to around like the edge of the universe, which is many
Bro, what?
the edge of the universe, which if you go back through cosmic inflation is like some 45 billion light years away, right? And 45 billion light years away is around 13.7 billion years in the past.
This is true.
Yeah. Um, I think
I
what we'll
wonder if they're gonna
see.
find another black hole and like take a picture of it. Take a picture of it. You know,
I
they
don't
did for the
think.
last one.
I don't think the Hubble. No, the predecessor to the James Webb Space Telescope would be the Hubble telescope, which is not what did that. It was just telescopes on Earth. Anyway, stuff about economic news. In economics, very interesting to me. I saw this a while ago. What happened was that Joe Manchin, you know Joe Manchin, right? Scumbag.
Well, of course I do.
Yeah. What he did was that he said that he was going to vote against Build Back Better, and what happened because of that is that solar stocks tanked. And I've been paper trading, right? So I like wasn't real shares, but I did buy like 300 shares of First Solar. And
Like,
no, it was like 30
how's it
shares.
doing?
Made $300 on it. Dumped it immediately because we live in a pump and dump economy. That's how it works.
Man, all right. the economy like the week before winter break was like really bad.
Yeah.
Like like it sucked.
Why exactly? Yeah.
I got no clue, man. It's
As we
supposed to be
guess.
better, man. People are buying stuff. Like,
That's why it wasn't. So people weren't. The new
oh
Christmas
yeah.
rush. It's because lots of people, right, are being disillusioned with the idea of Christmas. This isn't a very particularly festive time that we're living in. It's times like these which test our resolve, my friend. You know, it's times like these which truly brings out the least joy in people. It's cold, it's snowy. In some areas, it's just cold. We have been getting a bit better weather because of the whole climate change deal, but it's just abnormal this year. Next year, it'll go back to what would be considered normal. This year, it's just because of abnormal weather patterns created. I think it's from La Nina, the weather thing that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember, like last year we had like 20 like hurricanes.
Yeah.
Like we literally had more than like we ever had, and we like ran out of names
Yeah.
to name them.
Oh yeah.
That was insane.
In good ecological news, Costa Rica has just expanded its marine protected areas from 2% of its territory to 30% of its entire territory. Yeah.
What?
They already did the 30 by 30. You know, protect 30% of land and sea by the year 2030. There's some crazy people that say, "Oh, protecting 30%, 40%, 50%."
Have they protected it, or have they just like they gotta enforce the protection?
Yeah, they
can't be like,
protect it. It's Costa Rica, dude. Costa Rica is an incredibly successful country. They'll do it.
Yeah, you are right.
Costa Rica is a shining sea of conservation. It's a shining lighthouse of conservation in a sea of corruption.
How much of the U.S. is like have protected oceans?
The U.S. has a lot of protected areas. Ever since the time of Teddy Roosevelt, the United States has been championing ecological preservation. See, they would have cut down all the sequoias by now if it wasn't for Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt was based
and red-pilled for the time.
Exactly. But he hunted too. Like he hunted like elephants and stuff.
That was back before. Yeah, ever tell you my great grandpa? He also hunted.
Yeah. Like he hunted like tigers and stuff.
My great grandpa. His name was
What?
Muhajiruddin. You can find his book.
What the heck?
I'm not gonna give the book out for free, because.
What did he hunt? Like anything and everything, or like
no,
specific
he hunted
stuff?
man-eating tigers, specifically.
What if they weren't man-eating? Did they like live?
Yes, he wasn't a monster. Whenever there were to be an incident with a tiger eating a person, right, it would be the old ones. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So he would go out and kill them because of their thirst for man blood, you know, and became pretty famous off of that. Still not famous enough to have his own Wikipedia page, though. But
Man, you should make it for him.
I should. You should
Make him his Wikipedia page.
My great uncle is actually my great uncle was actually Asif Ali. If you guys know who that is, he does have his own Wikipedia page.
Yo. Oh wait, I think I've heard of him before.
Yeah. He was a governor of a province, right, in India, and also the Indian ambassador to Switzerland. He did had a Hindu wife, which was a big reason of the reason why he's like a little buried now, because people didn't like that. You know, the Islami party did not like that, but you know, we live in the modern world now where that's not that big of an issue. So
Exactly. You can do what you want now.
He's on some money in his province, I think.
Yo, what?
Yeah, I think he's on money. Nowhere near the amount of fame that he deserved.
If your face is on money, that means you've done it. Like you won.
Yeah, you're also dead though.
But like your face is on money. Like look at George Washington. Like his face has been on money for like how long now?
Damn. Ain't he dead
like
though?
a while. Bro, but still.
Yeah, would you rather have your face on money or be alive? Man, I wonder.
Alright, fine.
Alright.
Fine, I guess.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm taking it a bit slower this time, so I'm actually saying I'm gonna
Man,
let's just chill out for a second as I try to contemplate my next thought. Oh yeah, Bishop of South Africa is dead.
Wait, what?
Yep.
What happened?
Died.
Oh, like of what?
Death, bro. Next question.
Damn, alright. He died of death.
By the way, everything I say on this show is entirely factual. There's not a single wrong thing that I've said. No,
You can't prove me wrong.
seriously. Uh, sorry for saying that so much again.
Pfizer's making COVID pills.
Yeah, COVID pills. COVID pills. Oh yeah, the prevalence of self-tests as well. Very interesting.
Yeah. But
Stuff seems like sci-fi just 10 months ago.
COVID is really just stretching out. It's like it's becoming mid.
Yeah, COVID is mid. Next,
Oh, COVID is mid.
next virus. Still, for outside reasons, I can't get vaccinated yet. It sucks, but you know, it's out of my hands.
Oh yeah. We gotta talk about it. Man, Ukraine v Russia.
Oh yeah, I'm hyping on my boy Ukraine. You know,
Oh,
I
you
think
hyping Ukraine?
yeah, I think we've seen a couple of good fights from Ukraine this season. We're going. He has a good corner. You know, yeah, they have a good right wing, good left wing. They can come together to defend against full frontal jabs. You know, Russia on the other hand is very big. Right? I think he doesn't even make the weight class, right? But I think there's some doping going on there. You know,
Oh, I get Putin sucks, right? But he's nice to animals. So like,
bro. Bro,
like
that
he
was
likes
that was
animals
like
more
a
than
third
people.
level meme that I just spoke right there. You just went over it.
Man, it was too based. I literally had nothing to say to it.
That's true. Putin
Too
is kind to
based.
animals, but he also the
But he's not kind to people.
thing about Putin is that he doesn't understand climate change. The Chinese understand climate change, which is why they're trying to get off coal. They're trying, right? But it's either get off of coal. It's either get off of coal and starve, or don't get off of coal and don't starve.
Mhm.
Which is why they're actually choosing option 3, which is build nuclear reactors. Man, I love me some Chinese nuclear reactors. But the thing about the Chinese is that a lot of their government, a lot of their government is super corrupt. Not corrupt, but they're putting Uyghurs in prison. You know, Uyghur Muslims.
Yeah,
The
man, they've been
Chinese,
doing that. The internet just forgot about it because it's like not
yeah,
trending anymore.
just like the Hong Kong protests.
Yeah.
The Japanese have sanctioned the Chinese, not sanctioned, but they've made so that their diplomats are not going to go to the Olympics. Same thing with the United States. The United States has also sanctioned specific parts of China and banned exports from there because of that reason.
And they boycotting the Olympics.
They boycotting the Olympics, that's true.
Why don't they just like not do that? Like what's the need to like imprison people? Like what are they getting from that?
Slave labor.
Oh yeah, that's true. To mine their stupid coal, to
Yeah.
run their stupid factories.
Yeah, to make the stupid things that they use themselves. Only 13% of Chinese emissions. Sounds wrong. 13% of Chinese emissions are for exports. I memorized a bunch of these statistics, right, because of my interest in ecology. I memorized it, so I'm like a repository of information for these. Like, the emissions in the West are good. Like, I know a lot of other like statistics, so not statistics, but trends. Emissions in the West are decreasing, while emissions in the East are increasing. Emissions in the developing world are increasing, while emissions in the developed world are decreasing. Many people have already hit their net zero not net zero targets, but 50% reduction targets. UK has stopped nearly all use of coal for power generation, and Portugal has recently banned the use of coal in power generation. I think, dear viewers, y'all need to think about this one. My boy Baptized, do you believe that in the future we will see the advent of a European Federation? I'm talking federation,
Well, of course.
here, not European Union, but a country.
All right, as soon as they all stop fighting each other for like things that happened like 900 years ago, like most definitely.
On God, if you ever told me to live in the same country as a French person, I know there's nothing I can do about living in the same country. So I'm kidding.
Bro, your country made by French people.
That's true.
the country we live in right now is made by French people, man. You
Yeah,
can't. There's nothing you can do about it.
yeah. You fortunately don't. You don't have to say that. Your homeland was built by the British.
Yeah, my homeland was built by the British. Even though I don't really like them that much, like, yeah, nah, there's no but. I just don't like them very much.
Yeah. The thing I do like about the British is that their prevalence for is their disposition towards chai and tea. Tea is a very good drink for you. It increases your metabolism, right? Oh yeah, I got my wisdom teeth removed. We need to talk about that. Okay,
Oh
so
yeah, that too.
so I'm gonna talk about this for a second. My wisdom teeth, right? Normal people have 4, but for some reason my body is abnormal, right? So I have 5.
Mm-hmm.
Had 5.
Wait, 5 wisdom teeth?
Yeah,
Bro, where?
my mouth.
Oh, from.
You know, gotta remove those wisdom teeth to make room for more cheddar. What is wrong with me, man? Hey, I got the wisdom teeth removed, and it took me a whole week to heal up. Still not fully healed. The reason why I couldn't record an episode earlier. I haven't been to the gym in a week either. I'm looking like a fat ass, right? But
You can't like get fat from like that.
yeah, I didn't even eat that much. I just ate enough to stay alive. I had a diet of freaking mac and cheese for 3 days straight, bro.
Yeah.
But you know, the doctor is a good doctor. His name's Dr. Hanson.
Man, I think I'm gonna have to get my wisdom teeth removed like later on. I don't know how later on. I think the top. So I've been told by my dentist, my top 2 wisdom teeth, like they're able to fit in. Like I can, like I think I'm just really old. Like I don't got the 2021 AD update yet, right? So my
But
wisdom teeth actually fit in my mouth. My 2 bottom wisdom teeth, those might have to get removed.
bro, you're literally like speaking 10,000 BC right now. You're telling me that wisdom teeth have a
Exactly.
purpose?
Oh, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them, man. I just got them.
The interesting thing about wisdom teeth is that they actually do have a purpose. Is that back in the day, people used to like bite rocks and stuff. No, I'm kidding. Back in the day, people used to lose a lot of teeth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of people's inability to clean their teeth, because you know, water hadn't been invented yet. So, I mean, toothbrushes hadn't been invented yet. They had really no way to clean their teeth. Even George Washington. Sorry, give me a second. Even George Washington had really no way to effectively know how to clean his teeth. So what they did was, in the more recent times, they used to use arsenic acid to clean their teeth. Before that, they used nothing. So the teeth would often fall out, especially in caveman times. So the wisdom teeth were there to give people a bit extra, so they had a bit of extra like space and leeway to lose teeth. I mean, very interesting that we no longer need them. I wonder what else we won't need in the future. I'm betting on what we won't need in the future. I'm betting on. I actually thought of this last night. I'm betting on the reproductive system.
Wait, why?
Let me explain. I'm betting on humans won't need a reproductive system in like, well, this is very long in the future, but maybe let's say in like 100,000 years later, right? The idea of conception doesn't even exist anymore. Like, babies are grown in vats or whatever.
That's not the purpose for me, man. Nowadays it's just for pleasure, man. You don't.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Exactly. So we
That's
might.
the only reason it'll be stay around. It won't. First, I doubt it'll. I think it'll still be there, but it just won't do anything.
It'll be vestigial.
Yeah. It'll be there, but it just
Yeah.
won't like have any purpose.
What other things will humans evolve in the future? Humans actually are evolving to be taller, but another is the whole idea of sexual selection. I think humans will have, especially human men will grow to have larger muscles, you know, like more defined jaw, and just be like prettier or whatever.
Literally going back in time, man. That's humans used to be bulkier and like
No,
have more muscle, man.
Man, that's ape times.
Well, I know. We're going back in time.
Yeah, but humans also used to be straight up like, from what would we consider mentally ill. Like,
That's true, but us gaining more muscle, right, and having like larger jaws would mean us sacrificing a little bit of brain power for that.
oh, I saw that one Vsauce episode about that.
Yeah, so we're gonna, but our body really wants to
Giga
evolve the
mind.
brain for some reason, like
No, it's because
really.
it helps in survival. That's why if you ever
Yeah.
read All Tomorrows, the gazelle creatures that humans evolved into or were genetically transformed into, they lost their intelligence because they were unable to use it. They didn't have appendages that allowed them to use their intelligence. Very interesting. Bro.
That is true.
I
I
am
think,
banking on the idea that in the future everyone will look like Giga Chad.
bro, but that we'll literally have to sacrifice brain power for that. Because
Okay, we'll look like
we can't be
Megamind.
uber intelligent and like be built like Giga Chad.
Speak for yourself. I already am.
Bro, bro, come on. Alright, also, I think we'll get longer fingers because
Definitely.
typing and stuff on keyboards, that. What
Not
else?
really. I think that we think that, right? Because we have keyboards. In the future, they probably just have straight up mind interfaces. We
That's
already
true.
have the idea of the mind-body interface. Or the mind-computer interface. What I'm saying is that it would be very interesting to be disabled in the future. Because
Like, you just be enabled again.
you wouldn't just be enabled, you'd be a superhero. Imagine if it would be a taboo to modify your body. People who are disabled, like lost an arm, would be superheroes, man. Their arms would be able to, like, they'd have the ability to, like, lift buildings. What I'm saying is that people will fully cut off their arms in the future. Thanks. That's what people have said for a while. I don't think it's gonna come true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, more good ecological news. Solar energy is growing rapidly, but another form of energy, which is the fastest growing form of energy, is actually wind power.
Oh, if we use up all the wind power, then we're not gonna have any wind
Oh
left.
my god, don't even say that. I know you're joking, but don't. If you say that, right, some
Oh,
freaking
I'm not joking, man.
some
We're gonna,
knobhead.
if we use up all the sun, all the solar power is gonna suck up all the sun power, man. We're gonna have no more sun.
Some freaking smooth brain is gonna listen to that and be like, "Oh my god, we need to campaign against solar power." See, normal
But that'd be
people, right?
funny.
Like compared to the masses of idiots, right? Normal, educated people who have at least a 12th grade education in America, right? They're like grooved brain, man. Like,
Uber smooth brain.
nah, they're like grooved brain compared to the smooth brains that still worship Donald Trump. You know, they said to get the vaccine and people went they went bozo. They were like, oh my god, oh my, yo, he said it. I'm like, man, come on. You already know he's the
Have to.
president. I'm starting to sound like Fusi too, bro. Remember him? Oh, come on, you gotta remember Fusi too.
Man, wait, he still exists? I thought he was just like a bad dream.
It was just a bad dream. Imagine you wake up one morning and the UK isn't on the map anymore. Just like, oh my
That
god.
video was 11 months ago.
You just checked.
Yeah.
What are your favorite exercises? At this point, what's your favorite workouts for building mass in shoulders, let's say?
In shoulders, man, that's just dumbbell presses, man. Like declined dumbbell press.
See, I was winding down recently. My favorite is the smithing machine presses, seated. Overhead presses, yeah.
Oh yeah, those are good too.
And shrugs. Shrugs is good
Oh, yeah,
for your neck. People be like neck day. I'm like, bruh, everything day.
Everything day, every day.
Spine day, ligament day.
Spinal fluid day.
Oh yeah, anime news. I saw first 2 episodes of the Entertainment District arc of Demon Slayer. Fire.
I mean, yeah, you are right. It's pretty good. All right, hold on. I'm gonna. What's it called? I'm gonna advertise something real quick.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Yeah. Hold on.
Plug it, bro.
This is actually very important. All right. All right.
All right, took long enough. Donate to Team C's right now. Go. If there's a link in the description, do it now.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Do it now.
Are you still putting like the thing in the description?
Yeah.
Like actually?
Are you seriously sitting here not donating to Team C's by yourself? It's like, oh, I'm with my boys. Seriously, go ahead and donate to Team C's right now. There's only a couple of days left. If you don't donate to Team C's, and they don't get to... There's only 350 million pounds of plastic in the ocean. Or trash overall. And they're going to remove 15 million tons of it. Not tons, but 15 million pounds. Which is an insane number. Oh my god. That literally is like years worth of pollution gone. Not years worth, but it's a very considerable time of pollution that we just get back. I would strongly encourage you to donate every month even, because Team C is going to keep going. It's also incredibly impressive that Team C was able to get it down to $1 a pound. Do you know how much a pound is?
Bro, what?
A pound of like paper clips, right, is 1,000 paper clips. No, that's a kilo of paper clips.
Dang.
Anyway,
All right, all right. So the anime I was gonna it's more of a movie, all right. They got the Avengers to assemble to make this, right? So the director is the guy who made Death Note and Attack on Titan.
Oh,
right?
you don't care.
All right, hold on. It was written by the guy who made. I don't know. Have you ever heard of Madoka? I think it was pretty big or something. And then the animation is done by Wit, and I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Character design, like the designing for the characters, is done by the guy who like drew Death Note. But it was pretty good. They got like the Avengers to assemble to make this.
What is it? What is it called?
It's like it's called Bubble. It's like anti-gravity parkour or something. I don't know.
All right, I'll check that out. What do you think about bubble tea, BaptisedBaby? What do you think about bubble tea?
I've never had it in my life, and you'll never make me.
Exactly.
You'll never take me alive.
All right,
They literally westernized bubble tea or boba tea. It's been westernized. So, bro, Oreo like Oreo tree bark dumpster fire flavor.
Makes me want to go back to Japan in like 1541 and arrest the dude who made it.
No. It's fine there, but like once you bring it here and like you just.
See, you can talk about westernization because you're not a Western person. You were not.
Yeah.
Me, I can't say nothing. This is my land, you know. I hate it here, but it's still what it is. I always talk about how I don't like America as it stands, and I say that because I don't. It's not like I'm one of those people who are like, "Oh, America sucks." You can't have. Okay, first let me start off by saying that you already know who it is. No, I want to make one thing abundantly clear: is that in order to have an opinion make sense, it cannot be black and white. You cannot say something like every billionaire is bad. You cannot say something like every piece of plastic is an immoral abomination. You cannot say that every night is better than every day. Right? It's not night and day. It's not black and white, you know? At that point, that's gotta be racist, you know? So what I'm saying is, alright.
Alright, what's he saying?
I'm saying you must have a nuanced opinion. There we go. You cannot say only a Sith, right, deals in absolutes. So, I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? What was I talking about?
And I don't know, absolutes and stuff.
Yeah.
And like Siths.
Oh yeah, I want to see this country get better. I don't like the direction it's going in. That does not mean I hate America. I don't like Republicans, right? And if you think that means I hate America, that's exactly the problem. That's the Republican mindset. I want to see this country improve because I live here, you know. But This isn't how things are supposed to work. You're not supposed to say. You're not supposed to have a nuanced opinion in 2021. You can't say something that's like controversial because that'll make people think. You have to either. It's like if you're not entirely communist, right? Then you're a Nazi. That's what it seems. So, and if you can't be in the middle either, because being in the middle is actually bad. But being in the middle sucks. Because being in the middle means that you essentially let both parties have the worst part of themselves fully expressed with you doing nothing. So if I was going to say my political compass alignment, even though the political compass is an outdated form of like political coordination, I believe that I am firmly on halfway to the left, and firmly directly in the left side, and directly halfway.
Man, most Americans fall towards like the middle, because there's no one who's absolutely Democratic or absolutely Republican.
Yeah,
Like
I
there's
don't like
something to
people that
agree
go
with
towards the middle.
Republican, something to Democratic, and then it's like that for most people.
People who are in the middle are meek and mild. I'm gonna say
Oh,
that
there's
again.
everyone's in the middle, man. There's no one who's an absolute Democrat or Republican.
I'm not either, but that doesn't mean I'm in the middle.
Oh, yeah, that means you on the outside.
No,
You're on the
I'm
outside of
telling
the
you, the
spectrum.
political compass is not how you're supposed to think of these things. I'm just saying it in the form of the political compass so people will understand.
Mm-hmm.
Politically, I'm left-leaning. Economically, I'm a bit further right-leaning because I believe that the greatest amount of benefit to society can be made when you maximize efficiency. But then again,
Uh-huh.
I love ecology and preservation of the environment as well as sustainable profits because I don't want to be broke. So I believe that in that regard, I'm left-leaning.
Mm-hmm.
It should be that way. Right? It should be that you have to have some sort of sense. It can't be black and white, and you cannot lie on the political compass. The political compass is a flawed system. It has never worked. When you put Hitler and Gandhi on the same table, you're wrong. You're automatically wrong. That can't be how this works. Anyway, a great example of how efficiency leads to a better world is SpaceX. SpaceX is an incredible company. I said it's a company. It creates profit. SpaceX creates a system which benefits all of mankind and gains profit at the same time. If SpaceX did not exist, then NASA would still be launching their billion-dollar missiles into space and never getting them back. They'd be buying Lamborghinis and then throwing them away when they're out of gas. But SpaceX created a system where they reuse the booster, they reuse the rocket. The holy grail of space technology at one point was that. Now it's a space elevator because of what SpaceX did.
Mm-hmm. You know what I want?
Well,
I want subway stations to be everywhere.
there
Like
we go.
subways everywhere. That's what I want.
Yeah.
But they aren't everywhere. They're only in major cities.
Yeah. That's why I like Tesla better than GM because they make electric cars. I still hate cars. You know?
Tesla train.
Yeah. Like I like Bill Clinton better than Donald Trump, but he's still Bill Clinton, bro. Like he kind of out there. Something's kind of wrong with him. He's he's artistic. He's interested in lowercase. You know what I mean? Cheese pizza and all that. Probably. I mean, he's Bill Clinton. If I was important, right? You know what he would do? Is that if I was important, the first thing he would do if he heard me say that is that he would meet me in an alleyway and shoot me twice. He would meet me in an alleyway and I would commit suicide by shooting myself twice in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
There's pictures of him with Jeffrey Epstein and so is there with Elon Musk. Oh yeah, Elon Musk is Time Person of the Year. What do you think about that?
I agree.
I also agree, not because he's a good person, but because he's the most influential. Imagine you're paid in Bitcoin. And you take your salary home, right? Wages. Elon Musk says, like, poopy doopy on Twitter, right? And your salary loses half its value. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Are we in a bubble? Yes or no?
Probably.
Why?
All right. What type of bubble are you talking about? An economical bubble?
No, a soap bubble. Yeah, an economic bubble. But more like,
Hope.
see, the housing market is really good right now, but an economic bubble, I think we're in an economic bubble right now for a lot of reasons. Chief of which is that prices are high, profits are high, everything is super high, and it's never been that way. Food costs more than it ever has in a lot of places.
That is true.
What are you supposed to do about that? You can't report. So food is an inelastic product, right? Food won't just. People won't just stop buying food.
Mm-hmm.
People will stop buying PS4s though. People will stop buying cars. People will stop buying radios. People did stop buying radios. You know, at one point, radios were a huge part of like the entire sales of electronics. Now they just aren't.
Now that you can like open a radio on your phone or something, if you really, really want to, or you can just go on like YouTube.
Call me out then. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's another thing. After sitting down for so long, right, going to the gym for a while, my left leg has actually cramped to the point where I can't fully extend it anymore.
What?
All right. I don't know how to fix that. I just have to go back to the gym. So I've been chilling like this for like a really long time. The anime season is looking pretty good this year though. Well, I think we are in a bubble. You think we're in a bubble?
Do I think we're what?
Final answer. We are in a bubble, yes or no?
Well, the universe is a bubble, so yes.
Bruh. Next question. So I'm inquisible, right? So let me ask you a couple questions.
Oh nah.
Yeah. A couple
I'm about to
questions.
get quizzed.
Yeah. Name the king and queen who sponsored Christopher Columbus's first voyage to India. What they thought was India. A new route to Asia.
I swear. Alright. I learned this in like fifth grade or something. Alright. Is the Queen Isabella?
Yep.
Alright. So it's Queen Isabella and it's King Ferdinand.
There you go.
Alright, there we go. Yeah. So I do remember stuff from like 5th grade.
Name the amendment which enacted prohibition in the United States of America.
Bro, that was the 18th Amendment.
How do you know that?
Bro, I don't know, man. I just
Name the amendment which repealed prohibition.
20th.
No.
Bro, it was the 20th, right?
21st.
What?
The 19th Amendment is the one where women got the right to vote. Can you imagine that? Imagine women got the right to vote after alcohol was banned.
Well, it was them who wanted to get rid of alcohol. It was mostly a women thing.
That's true. Interesting that you do know that. Anyway. Name the cube root of 8.
What?
The cube root of 8.
Mm-hmm. Name the cube root 8?
Cube root of 8.
Bro, what? Man,
You studied in a third world country, you gotta know this one.
Who?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Name the artist who drew Starry Night. Painted Starry Night.
Man, alright. I know a lot. It's not Picasso because he was like
Bruh.
dumb.
Bro, he's dead.
I know, man. Alright, Vincent Van Gogh.
There you go.
Yeah, I know it wasn't Picasso because he's like a mental illness.
Yeah. Aristotle taught. Who?
Plato.
Plato taught.
Oh no, yeah. Plato taught.
Oh, wait, no, I don't know this one. You know this one. It's.
Alright, I was actually really into like.
Yeah. Stoicism.
Like this stuff.
So Alexander was taught by Plato. Plato.
Oh.
No, no.
All right, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. So Socrates taught
Yeah,
Plato,
yeah.
and Plato taught Aristotle.
Socrates taught Plato, and Plato taught Aristotle, and Aristotle taught Alexander, right?
Yeah, and Aristotle taught Alexander.
It's
There
interesting
we
that
go.
the culture, right? Culture in the modern world has been leaf lower, bro. It's 10 at night. Bro, it doesn't leave. Okay, the culture has been changed so much by Alexander. There's an actual word for Alexander in Urdu. It's
What?
Sikandar.
It's what?
The word for Alexander in Urdu has remained the same for 2,000 years. It was Sikandar.
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 Actually, I think I might have heard that.
Yeah, Sikandar ne ladai lai. There's a rhyme that goes like that.
Man, Sikandar is a Persian name for Alexander.
What? I think
Yeah.
it's the same in Urdu.
Yeah, well, probably, yeah, because most, it's like
Yeah.
some of our stuff comes from Persia.
Yeah. What is it? There was something in it. Oh yeah, here's a limerick. I heard it. There once was a man from Peru. He dreamt he was eating his shoe. He woke with a fright in the middle of the night to find that his dream had come true. I think this says a lot about modern society.
Oh, homeless people do be eating shoes.
That is true. Man, homelessness is a real problem in the first world.
Yeah, but like if you don't have homeless people, then you don't have rich people either.
Bro, that is some mercantilistic philosophy.
Oh, but if everyone's rich, then there's no rich.
Oh yeah, let me like flex on you with my philosophical knowledge.
That's just how it be in capitalism, man.
No. So okay. This is gonna be the fattest truth bomb I ever dropped.
All right.
The whole idea of limited resources on Earth in the year 2021, the whole idea of the whole idea of scarcity, right, is fake.
Wait, why?
If everything on Earth was distributed to where it needed to go evenly, and there was a total societal reconstruction, then there would be no more poor people. There would be no more limited resources. There are enough resources on Earth. There's enough food, water, air, shelter on Earth to house, feed, and comfortably take care of every single human.
It's true.
The fact is that certain people in power want to keep their power, so there's still there's still the idea of limited resources. Now, I can back this up if you give me long enough. Do you want me to back it up, or you just accept it?
Well, but like once we spread to like other planets,
Yeah, that'll
we're
be
gonna
a
have to jump from
post-scarcity.
here to there.
No, that'll be a post-scarcity economy. You know what that
Yeah.
is?
What?
It's an economy where scarcity of products and resources is no longer an issue and the main economic driving factor. The main economic driving factor in that scenario would be something like research and development or something.
This is true.
But not food, water, and shelter. It wouldn't be a consumer-based economy because the consumers wouldn't be so rapidly consuming the limited resources. I mean, just take this for a second. Americans throw out like half of their food. These wasteful Americans, they throw out half of all the food that they grow. Americans grow more corn than they could produce. That they grow more corn than they could eat in a lifetime. You want to know what they use it for? They use it for making high fructose corn syrup to keep people fat, to make sure that the insulin keeps getting bought, and to make sure that the cycle of sugar consumption keeps on turning. It's all a cycle. It's what it is. It's how the economy works, and why I want to break free of that cycle.
There's not really anything you can do about it, right? Unless every single politician or person who like deals with this stuff is changed to an actual trustable person. Even then,
I already trust the new president of Chile. His name is Gabriel Boric, and he's 34.
I trust him with my life.
When I was born, He was when he was 16.
Damn.
Sad.
He actually used to be a kid. Can you imagine that, like, Joe Biden used to be a kid, like
I
our
can't.
age?
We're not children, man. If anything, we're young adults.
Yeah,
I
basically.
mean, I can drive a car. Yeah.
I turned 17 in like February, so like.
Yeah. So I actually can't imagine that Joe Biden was like a kid at one point. It's crazy. Same thing with these mullahs that sit in the masjid all the time. You know, what's his name? You know, Gary Anwar.
Yeah.
Gary Anwar is like this old guy, right? Big beard. Always wears the shalwar kameez. Does not ever spend a minute in normal clothes, like normal Western clothes. I've never seen him in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you that he was never a child. He just appeared on Earth.
He just appeared on Earth, probably.
Yeah. What are your plans for the new year, my man? New Year's resolutions.
Celebrating a new year is stupid.
Exactly.
We-
No, you can't say that.
Man, whoop-de-doo, the Earth went around the sun.
Bro, that's some Reddit philosophy.
Man,
Dollar
that's
store-
based philosophy, man.
Dollar store red pill, that is.
Whoop-de-doo.
People be pulling
Technically,
out the red pill.
hasn't it been a year since like December 25th? Like,
Yeah.
it's technically New Year's every day, because if you look at like.
No, we
like
set a
what?
point. We should celebrate
Like-
the Galactic New Year when we get a chance. You know, the
I
Galactic
guess.
New Year, the Galactic, it's like, the Earth is only like, what, 4 galactic years old?
Oh, we gotta celebrate when what's it called? Our solar system goes around the gigantic black hole in the center of the galaxy once.
Alright, I'll be there in 100 million years.
I'll be there. Man, probably even more than that.
It's like, I think it's a lot more than that. Okay, I believe that things are getting way better, right? 2022, I know we wanted to say that 2020 and 2021 and 2020, 2018, all the way for the past 1,000 years, but I truly believe that 2022 will be the best year we've had in a while. They said that 2016, 2014, 2015 were good years, but everybody was just as depressed back then, they just didn't know it was worse to come.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know that it gets pretty bad. Americans, specifically. Listen to this one. If you don't listen to anything, listen to this. Your viewer.
Alright.
Americans did not know hardship.
But
Americans did not know hardship until it came knocking on their door. Many of them responded how crazy people would respond, because they were, a lot of them, crazy. Voted for the Orange Man. But things are getting better now, seeing as we're finally snapped back to our senses and we're afraid again. Fear is what keeps society stable. Fear of things like losing your job. Fear of, like, losing what you hold dear to you. Fear of the park that you went to as a kid being bulldozed to create a highway. These things keep society stable. The values of society are changing. The values of society in recent times changed to a consumer driven excess consumption and hedonistic. But now we know we can't just waste that junk. We can't waste the time we have on this planet. It's so very precious. People have understood that now. You know what I mean?
yeah. This is true.
Real talk. A lot of people that I knew died from this disease. Dude down the road, we used to cut the grass, keeled over and died.
Oh, what is it called?
Was it what? Coronavirus?
What's the disease called? Oh, coronavirus. Man,
Oh wait, no, not
coronavirus
He didn't die
are
from coronavirus,
stretching on
he
for
died.
too long.
He died from heart problems.
Oh.
But I'm pretty
Well.
sure I did. What's it? Oh yeah, the lady down the road. She turned the gas on. Oh no, she turned a generator on in her house when the lights went out, and people couldn't fix it quickly because of COVID, right? They had to like wait, and they had to wait and like fix it in shifts or something. But it was something related to COVID. But she died from smoke inhalation. It makes you grow up fast. It's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. Every day, thank God, it's not that bad. And it's gonna get better. You have to have the optimistic mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm making a video essay soon called "The Death of the Optimist."
But there's also something called toxic optimism, man.
No.
You too optimistic.
No. That's good vibes only. You have to understand that.
Good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes only. That's people who say that, right? Stand a 10-foot diameter circle around them at all times. Stand 10 feet away stand 5 feet away at least. 10 feet to be safe. To isolate yourselves from those crazy people. Ruin your life.
Good vibes only.
They've been good vibes only. Yeah, say that when you're in jail. For murdering someone for not having good vibes. Bro, this thing is that a lot of things, right, had the potential to get really bad. You remember the ozone layer problem? You don't. Let me give you evidence of this. So you remember the ozone layer problem? You don't, because it wasn't a problem in your lifetime.
Oh.
The ozone layer,
I don't remember.
Yeah, the ozone layer crisis was a crisis that happened in the 1980s, and I'm sure many of you remember. I don't, because I just read it about it in a history book. It was a crisis that happened and was averted because we managed to cut down ozone emissions. The first Blade Runner film was a scenario of what would happen if ozone emissions kept going up, if ozone depleting gas emissions kept going up. What depletes ozone is actually something called, I think they're chlorofluorocarbons. Those are also very potent greenhouse gases. Chlorofluorocarbons and HCFCs or hydrochlorofluorocarbons. But I'm pretty sure it's not HCFCs, but it's something with an H. But they are very CFCs are real, very much as chlorofluorocarbons. They are greenhouse gases. They also deplete ozone. I think that's all I think. I don't know for sure about all that. What I do know is that ozone depleting gases that were in hairspray, they managed to get rid of those and save the world. I'm actually talking about saving the world here, because if not, we would have 6 degrees of global warming right now. And 6 degrees does not sound like a lot until the forest outside is on fire. We've also managed to avert we've also managed to avert the 4 or 5 degree scenario of global warming, and now it's only at 2 or 3 degrees, which is still bad. It's infinitely better than 4 or 5. Another thing we managed to avert is total ecological collapse in the United States. Monarch butterflies are coming back. Monarch butterflies, like millions now. Well, last year there was like 1,000.
Bro, when they bringing back the dodo bird, man?
Oh yeah, de-extinction. They're also working on that. In our lifetime, we will see lots of animals come back from extinction. And also another thing they managed to do, sulfur dioxide? The element, basically. Sulfur dioxide is a bent chemical, actually. Well, that's not what I meant. So sulfur dioxide caused acid rain, and after the year about 2013 or 2012, I couldn't find any statistics on it. I don't know why. My greatest guess about why is that there's so little sulfur dioxide being emitted now that they don't have enough to measure. They bad language. They fixed the problem. I'll say that again. They fixed the problem.
Man, this man calling out all the Reddit warriors that fight you every day.
I'll say it again. They fixed the problem. They will continue to fix the problems. Nothing will end the world. Nothing is humanity's silver bullet. We managed to avoid nuclear war, economic collapse, ecological collapse, and people still go on the internet every day in their fat gamer dungeon with their beanbag-shaped mayonnaise-filled bodies, the EBT card and review. Freaking kids don't listen to you. Loose leaf cigarette buying dumbasses keep talking about how the world is gonna end tomorrow as they get ready for day shift. Freaking Hobby Lobby.
Lobby, lobby.
Yeah, because you know they don't work at any place respectable like McDonald's, or like Walmart.
Like, well, I mean, Walmart is pretty respectable.
Yeah,
It is not that bad.
Walmart dudes be rolling in it, man. They got their 04 Civic. Yeah. You know, they doing well for themselves. People who work at Hobby Lobby, they choose to work there, okay? Even if it pays good. I ain't never gonna respect a man who say he work at Hobby Lobby.
Lobby. Man, why are you going after Hobby Lobby like that, man? They just sell furniture. They didn't even do anything.
I'm gonna make a list of people who I piss off. On the list. English people. French people. Hobby Lobby employees.
Hobby. Bro, they didn't. They just existing, man.
It's true. Man. I'm
Was
mainly
like
pissed off at
10:30.
them.
What the heck?
I'm mainly pissed off at Hobby Lobby because they didn't, what's it called? Hobby Lobby did not give me my styrofoam balls when I asked for them when I was 7. I had to come in the next day to get them.
You know what I just realized what our podcast kind of sounds like?
Well,
You know how people like listening to like people talking before, like while they're going to sleep, like they just put that on, just people
Yeah.
talking. I feel like this is what it is.
that's
People just talking,
yeah,
and they just listen to that.
yeah. You gotta get that sound effect on.
I mean, like that's good too. Like if you're just using it, maybe our weird talkings will like induce like dreams or something.
I have an A- in pre-calc.
Oh, how?
I don't know. I dishonored my clan. I have an A in every other class. I have a B+ in AP Bio though. Dude. Man, it's basically the freaking pre-medical course.
I mean, yeah, you are right. That is basically the pre-medical course.
It's hard.
Man, you should. All right.
What
What classes are you taking next semester? Like what?
semester? Taking philosophy.
Bro. Wait, we have a philosophy class in our
Yeah,
school?
we have a philosophy course.
Oh, it's probably gonna be something stupid like the biography on like Aristotle or something. It's not actual philosophy.
You know, I'm gonna spend all day, all night arguing with the teacher in that class why mayonnaise is in fact an instrument. Do instruments of torture count?
Well, I mean, can you play mayonnaise? Have you ever played a mayonnaise?
I have in fact played a mayonnaise.
What did it sound like? Yeah, got you there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Man, you should switch like philosophy to like I don't know, like coding or something.
I would
Or like
recommend it if
personal
you.
finance.
Alright. I would recommend switching to personal finance or coding if you really want to.
Well, I got personal finance and coding, man. You know I got the Sigma classes.
Yeah. I remember this famous quote from Sun Tzu. He said, if you yourself do not know your next step, neither will the other. And I just think that speaks leaps and bounds about how our society works.
I got another one. I got another one by Abraham Lincoln.
Man,
No matter how bad things get, I'll never touch a vape.
real G. Alright, what's another one? It was like, so I interviewed the baker, right? You know, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. He's also featured in Rubba Dub Dub's 3 Men in a Tub. So, I interviewed the baker, right? You know what he said?
What?
In this economy, you know all I had to do to get that bread.
That is true.
It doesn't make sense considering he's the baker, but I mean, you know, go off.
Bro, he just said go off.
Yeah, go off.
Should we start wrapping it up?
Yeah, we should
Has
start.
it? Have we hit the 1 hour mark?
It has hit the 1 hour mark. I will get monetized. So,
I will get monetized.
remember, donate to Team C's. Make sure to like, subscribe, and
Check out Bubble. Check out Bubble the anime movie, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
swear it might be good. I don't know.
Yeah, show
Maybe
like,
they'll pay me for this.
yeah, like, subscribe, and check out
Share
my
this
social
with your
medias.
grandmother.
Check out Baptized social medias, all in the description. And yeah, that's it. I will see y'all. We will see y'all next time.
Yes. I don't know, maybe like next year or something.
Damn.